Monitoring and Evaluation Online Course 2021. I'm very happy that you've joined me today, guys. Welcome to M&D Made Simple. I'm your host, Coach Alexander. A very warm welcome to you, all my fans across the world. Some of you are joining from Somalia, some are from India, some are from USA, some are from Zimbabwe, South Africa. I'm so happy that you've been supporting this channel. So I want to start by saying that when M&D Made Simple first began, it was a journey of inculcating, enriching things to do with M&D in the minds of people out there. And it's been a wonderful journey so far because I've been receiving a lot of warm support and encouragement from people out there. So now, if you're here, you're probably asking yourself, I need a monitoring and evaluation online course that's going to help me build my capacity. I want to start by saying that you've come to the right place, because what I have in front of you is an important course on how to set up a monitoring and evaluation system step by step. I must mention that every M&D professional needs to know how to set up an M&D system, and this course gives you that guidance. Don't worry about this price. I know you're probably saying, wow, this is too expensive, $90. Yeah, I agree. It could be quite expensive for some, but please don't go away, because I have a special offer for those who may have challenges having to pay for this course because it's too expensive. Okay, but now, before I go any further, I want to talk about what you get to learn by enrolling in this course. The first thing is that you learn how to define the scope in developing the monitoring and evaluation system. What this essentially means is that the system itself has components which you need to know about and which you need to define clearly. There is no universal definition to these things, but you have to contextualize it to your own local setting. So this is what it essentially means. You're going to be taught how to do that. Another thing you learn is how to identify the questions that will be guiding the implementation of this system. Now, I'll give you a hint already. For those of you who've been watching most of the videos on M&D Made Simple, the thing is that you need to align everything that you do to the strategic plan, because the strategic plan actually tells you where you want to go. Now, in the strategic plan or in the project document, there's the logical framework, and that's where you get the questions. But in the M&D system development, I teach you exactly how to isolate these questions at different levels. You also learn how to identify the people that should be responsible for data collection, storage, reporting, and most importantly, which I think is most important, it's the budget. You know, we tend to ignore the importance of setting out the budget in your M&D system. That that you know, ignoring it is, you're just more like, what can I say? What word can I use? You're simply postponing a problem, a potential problem, okay, which isn't good. It's better you solve the problem there and then. So when you lay down the budget, you are telling your stakeholders what is required for this M&D system to work. So that is another thing that I teach. You learn to decide on standard forms and procedures. Okay, basically, it's telling you how to develop these forms. You also learn to pilot and then roll out the M&D system. And then you learn to define the evaluation questions, learn to identify the indicators, and learn to identify who evaluate the data and how it will be reported. And you also learn to integrate the M&D system. So now, as you can see, guys, it's such a wonderful course. Sometimes whenever I produce something, I rewatch some of the things that I've produced. And I have to tell you that after rewatching this course, I was really confident that it still stands the test of time. So now about the price, this is currently $89 on Udemy. Actually, if you round it off, it's really $90. Some of you may be saying, oh, that's really expensive for my pocket. But the good news is that I am willing to give a discount, okay? But if you want this discount, you have to write to me. Then I'll send you a coupon that will allow you to get this course at a discounted rate, okay? So the link is in the description, all right? And the link to this course is in the description. And then also my email is in the description. So you can write to me and ask me that, okay, I can't afford this $90, and I'll send you a discounted rate, something a bit cheaper. But one thing I need to make known to all of you out there, I think I need to emphasize this point to all my friends that, when it comes to education and training, if you want the best, and it's not just in M&D, but any other course you wish to pursue in this world, if you want the best quality, you need to be prepared to pay. Because one of the things is that one thing I learned is that even if somebody comes to you and says, no, we are giving you this for free, there's usually a catch. And that is sometimes a hidden cost. You may not see the cost, but it's there. So when you get something that you're paying for and you get the value out of it, you even feel very, very nice. You feel good about yourself because you actually invested in something you believe in. So I would really urge you to think of this as an investment for your future career progress in monitoring and evaluation. And I must mention that I personally had to also invest in M&E just to be where I am today. Now, this is just one course that is being run on Udemy, but I wanted also to take this opportunity to show you other courses that I'm running on Udemy, which are related to monitoring and evaluation. So all you do, this is the trick that I tell my friends, that if they want to get the courses or my courses on Udemy, and they want to just search for only my courses on Udemy, all you need to do is come to Udemy, go to the search bar and type Coach Alexander. Okay, you just type Coach Alexander and see what happens. Okay. Okay, you can, if you want, you can also press there. Okay, it will give you a bit of my profile. So in total, I've had 514 students, okay, which I believe is incredible, because I never thought I would even pass 10 students. It's really incredible. So now these are the courses. Currently, there are 12 courses on Udemy that are currently running, but I hope that hopefully this year we may upload more courses. So there are these courses which are running. You've got the project monitoring and evaluation for beginners, okay? Learn survey design. This is another good course, very good course, and I like it because it really teaches you the importance of surveys in M&E. And M&E really depends a lot on these kind of surveys for information generation. Then you've got the basics of monitoring and evaluation. This course is mainly for the people that are really beginning their journey in M&E. Then this is also one of my masterpieces, the logical framework approach in project management. Now, if you've heard me many times, I've said that the logical framework is the cornerstone in what we do. Because think about it. If you go and you want to do M&D interventions on a project, you won't just dive into the activity. The first thing you need to know is, what are we really looking for? So you go to the project document, you go to the M&D plan, but what I usually do, I don't waste time. I'll go straight to the logical framework. So this is a very good course. I hope you can support me by enrolling in this course. There's the fundamentals of social impact, another masterpiece that I've created. And why do I call this a masterpiece? Because impact evaluations are so important in this world. They generate knowledge, they help us understand exactly why are we experiencing certain social issues. Okay? And when you do this kind of a study, it generates knowledge and helps you create projects or interventions that will benefit society. Another course is the monitoring and evaluation written test questions and answers. It's not really a course, but it's more like an assessment guide where you just assess yourself. There are over 50 questions in this course. You simply tick, and whichever one you tick, it will give you a mark. It will tell you whether you've gotten it correct or wrong. So it's one way of practicing for any M&D exam. Another course is the key performance indicators in project management course. Okay, this is also another course I like. There's the project monitoring and evaluation for professionals. If you've been doing this at professional level, this is good for you. And then there's the impact evaluation in project management. There's introduction to econometrics, a beginner's guide. Then the course which I really like is how to set up a monitoring and evaluation system, project baseline, learn how to conduct it. So these are the courses which I believe are the best courses for you. And one thing I can also mention is that if you enroll in the 6 months coaching program, you actually gain access to these courses for free. Okay, so if you're still interested in the 6 months coaching program, please let me know. But I want to make this, I don't know whether I'm saying this too soon or not, but starting beginning 2022, the 6 months coaching program will be phased out. Okay, and we will be bringing in a new curriculum which will be running for 1 year. And every student that enrolls will have to do this program for 1 year and get access to a certificate that you can actually use even to enroll in other programs, better programs around the world, or even for employment. So now it is an exciting time for me, and I really want to thank you so much for giving me this chance to add value into your lives. At this point in time, I want to say bye and see you on the other side. Bye.